You must show some respect. What day is it? I don't know what day it is. It's Monday. Monday, that magical, beautiful Monday that we all are happy to be alive. And usually we talk about like mission, or I discuss mission, you listen and critique and hopefully think, because that's really what this is all about, is just getting people to think critically. Not enough to just gather information and store it, right? We gotta analyze it, think it, how can we apply it to our own lives? I mean, I'm doing that all the time. And by the way, I fuck it up often. So one thing, I thought this was important, and I usually harp on it. I don't know, harp is supposed to be negative? Or maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know all the words and all their meanings. I just like to use them, like so many people. Dude, I got a thesaurus app handy. And you should get one too. It's important. Language is important. You got to communicate with people. We use language to do it. You know what I mean? Until we go back to throwing rocks at each other to tell people what we want. Let's just speak for now, you know? So, what the hell was I saying? Oh, my point. Knowing yourself. Knowing yourself. And why it's so damn important. Specifically, one thing that's really important about knowing yourself is knowing what you want. This is just my opinion, but I've known a lot of things I don't want to do, knowing a lot of things that I don't want to do created a void that was filled with things I do want to do, and I do want to try, and I do want to experience. But until I do that, right, they're still in the I want to do them category, not I have done them category, which then I can label them to be like, all right, that's bullshit, I didn't like that. Like, for instance, I mean, I never wanted to do this, but I got the opportunity to, and then I realized, wow, I never want to do this again. And that involved burning shit in Iraq in 130-degree weather as a punishment. So yeah, that will forever be in the top tier of shit I never want to do ever again. Pouring JP8 into a cut-off oil jug that is filled with human shit that you light on fire, and then we'd use like steel rods or some shit, and we'd stir it like I'm making a fucking stew, like it's a cauldron, like I'm a sorcerer. That's at the top. See, I didn't know what would be the top until I experienced that, and now I'm like, what's the worst fucking task you ever were assigned? I was like, yes. I would say most uncomfortable. I would say it was most uncomfortable because there was some gagging, there's the smell, there's like the bubbling of like the visual of seeing human shit. Listen, the point is, look, if you're eating right now, you're a fucking animal and you're watching this while I describe this shit to you. But the point is, I didn't know it would be that. So apparently it was in fate made it so that I would know exactly what I never want to do again. And that is that. I never want to stir shit again. And that's how I live my life. That's my baseline of things. So anytime I'm doing something bad, I'll be like, it's not as bad as stirring shit in 130-degree weather while it's on fire with jet fuel. You know? So what's that old saying? Something often that we used to say. I've done a lot more for a lot less. That'll get you through some shit too. But the reason I'm speaking of such a shitty task, yeah, is because a lot of the times you're just gonna have to try shit. You're just gonna have to try shit, right? Like I tried Kung Fu, found out it's not for me. I was like, yo, Kung Fu, not for you. Wasn't for me. Not knocking Kung Fu, just wasn't my vibe. Not violent enough with the training in the very beginning. It takes like a long time before you actually get to like spar and stuff. They don't spar. That was my first little intro into Kung Fu. So, but I'm just saying, I wanted to try it, and when I tried it, I was like, nope, not for me. Not enough violence. So, what are you gonna do? But again, you gotta try these things out, man. Like a lot of people think or feel maybe this would be so cool, or this would be a career I would want to have, or this is a job I would want to do, and then till you actually like get in there and look around and feel it out and be a part of it, or maybe even do something parallel that's close to that type of work or career or, you know, task or something or whatever. And then you might be like, yo, this is bullshit. I do not want to do this ever in my life. That's important. That's important to know, right? The grass is always greener. You have no idea until you try it. So just keep that in mind as a part of your process in finding out what is thus purpose 'tis, what thou shall. We do, you do, we all do, and we must do. No? That might have been too far. I have a whole shit theme going on. What are you gonna do? Do something! Alright guys, that's it. That's all I got. This is getting a little long at the tooth. I don't think that's the right way to use that saying. Yeah. Alright. Have a good one. Thank you.